And now, coming to you live from an undisclosed location somewhere in the Ozark Mountains, it's Spooky Talk Show with Josh the Devil. And now, here he is, Josh the Devil.
Hey! Yeah! That's exactly the right amount of excitement you should have. No, that's not true. You should have more than that. We got a good show, dang it! We do! Alright, that sounds better. That's more like it. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spooky Talk Show Season COVID, Episode 6, I think. It's hard to keep track of such things when you're just sitting around doing nothing all the time. Yeah, that's right. So, what is going on with Spooky Talk Show tonight? Well, let me tell you. We've got some jokes, and then we've got a very special exclusive video. That's right. That's right. Ooh is right. It is exclusive. I guarantee you've never seen it before. It stars a very recognizable actor who you will know as soon as you see it. In an exclusive clip that you will see nowhere else. Did he shoot it for us? Hell no. We don't have that sort of pull or budget. Did we rummage around in a dumpster outside someone's house and find it and then carefully reconstruct the pieces of the disc back into... Maybe we'll find out if you stick with us or not. I don't know. So what else? Well, we've got J.R. Top on the program. That's right. He's living large out in Texas now, but of course he's from our state right here, Arkansas. And so lots of our Arkansan friends are just super excited to find out what in the heck he's been up to and, find out about the elusive, as of yet unreleased Booyah Dad CD. That's right. There's a Booyah Dad album that, as far as we know, is essentially done, but will it ever hear the light of day? I don't know. That is a long drum roll. I will never ask for a drum roll, please, I guess. Well, I don't know. It wasn't that bad. Okay, so let's jump right over to Wha-Pow! The news. That's right. And what's in the news, you ask? Well, McDonald's is offering a free meal to all frontline workers among the COVID-19 pandemic. This really highlights the risk to our brave frontline workers. If the virus doesn't make them sick, well, eating at McDonald's every day probably will. I can't get through words. I'm gonna try some wake up juice. Let's see if I can get these words out. I'm also juggling my brand new little toy here that's hopefully making our show slightly better. At least easier for me. What's next? Well, a 74-year-old Ecuadorian woman believed to have died from the coronavirus over a month ago woke up from a coma amid what is being called a hospital mix-up. That sounds like a great cover story for the zombie apocalypse to me. All right. Okay. All right. That's okay. Oh, Bill's back with us. On this day in 2018, disgraced comedian Bill Cosby was convicted of drugging and molesting a woman at his home. The trial was the first big trial of the Me Too movement and serves as a warning to all would-be abusers, unless they run for president as a Democrat. Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. What else? Well... Speaking of, Joe Biden's accuser recently blasted CNN's Anderson Cooper for passing on the chance to ask the former vice president about the sexual assault allegations. Twice! Well, is CNN fake news? Who can we trust? I got no idea. You can trust me. You can watch my show. Get all your news from Spooky Talk Show. That's right. That's a terrible idea. Because you'll hear stuff like this. An Arizona man recently died after drinking fish tank cleaner containing a chemical that President Donald Trump described as a potential cure for COVID-19. Friends of the late Gary Lenius, a retired engineer, however, described the man as intelligent and level-headed, raising concerns his wife may have murdered him. Oh, for the days when you could tell if a wife's man... Blah, blah, blah. We're going to go live to Paul Hodge. He's going to explain that joke for us. No, I'll take one more stab at it because I'm not afraid. Oh, for the days when you could tell if a man's wife murdered him and fed him to the tigers. There we go. It's my pal Slater there with the hull clean. If you know what that picture's from, you should probably get a prostate exam. Moving on, North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un is rumored to be either dead or brain dead after recent health issues. Some sources insist that he's alive and well. If he is in fact alive and well, maybe we can send North Korea some tigers. Oh, Nickelback! Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Nickelback is nothing to laugh at. That's spreads like a cancer. So what else? Well, a couple of more things. Now, first off, before I forget, we have launched, relaunched our Patreon page. It's over there at patreon.com/spookytalkshow, and you can sign up for as little as $1 a month or more if you're completely crazy, and you get all kinds of bonus stuff. We're going to start shooting a behind-the-scenes feature every single Sunday when we do this, so you can see just how little work goes into it. It's exactly what you think. But you'll want to see that anyway. Don't let me spoil anything. And, we'll probably have some extra stuff like maybe some kind of Patreon-only stream once a month that's just for you cats. I don't know. Something. Heck, for a little bit more money, you can write jokes on the show, and I'm sure Paul would just love to just take some free jokes and, there you go. Just throw them at me and be done with the whole thing. What else? Well, there's one more thing I want to mention. We've got our Teespring site set up, so if you would like some Spooky Talk Show merch, all those proceeds go to help keep our show going. You can use the promo code BOOYAH for free shipping right now. Whoa, it's all dark. It's scary. You can use the promo code BOOYAH over there at teespring.com/store/spookytalkshow, I think. I don't know. You can use BOOYAH and get free shipping on your order. How good is that? Now, that code only lasts for a week. So next week, I'll give you another code for something else. How about that? No, really, how about that? I don't know. Now, if you've been paying really close attention, really close attention, well, then you might have seen something about this. This right here is the E33 carbine blaster. This is the preferred weapon of bounty hunters such as Boba Fett, for example. And I built one of these bad boy replicas because that's the kind of thing I'm into, to send to a guy named MC Chris. Now, MC Chris, if you know him, then you're thinking, really, he didn't have a Boba Fett blaster? And I thought the same thing when I found out, so I sent it to him. Now, if you're an MC Chris fan, you probably watched the live unboxing video. If you haven't, spoiler alert, USPS damaged the package, the blaster was broken, and I was Boo is right. I was very sad. I'm sure Chris was sad too. Not letting just things go like that. He had mentioned a couple of other things he wanted, so I whipped those up as quick as I could. I'm going to send those off tomorrow. Chris, if you're watching, I've almost finished with the V Original Series Visitors laser gun. Ooh, a nice choice, and not something I would have made otherwise. Pretty cool. As well as seen in the Empire Strikes Back. No, I'm sorry. Return of the Jedi. How dare I? Seen in Return of the Jedi, we've got the Scout Trooper blaster, which is also a little cool thing. And I've got a whole box of other goodies. I've got a whole box of other goodies that I'm going to send him just to make up for the crying shame of that. So I mentioned earlier about an exclusive video clip. And I think we're going to go ahead and just run that sucker because I got JR holding on the line over there, so there's no reason to not just crank right through this. I think I've said, let me see here, Patreon, check, Teespring, and then Blaster. Okay, well, we're on schedule, on track, and everything. This is where it all falls apart. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I give you Judge Reinhold's audition tape for the Seth Rogen comedy Observe and Report. Now, the four of you that ever saw that movie are thinking, Judge Reinhold wasn't in Observe and Report. And you're right, he wasn't. But here he is auditioning for the role that ultimately was won out by Ray Liotta. Here we go. Judge Reinhold, Observe and Report audition. Where did I get it? I don't know. It fell in my lap, I think. Yeah, that's it.
Ronnie, where the hell you been? I've been looking all over for you.
Well, I hadn't been hiding, but some things I have to do are better to keep hidden from official eyes. Trust me, it's best all around if there's no bodies to clean up.
Some serious shit went down this morning. Some pervert ran through the parking lot and flashed a bunch of women.
For the love of God.
I know. A scandal like this could ruin what little traffic we have at this mall.
I've seen a lot of fucked up shit in my time. But a pervert, that's a level of filth I can't even wrap my mind around. Have the suspect moved to my office. I'll interrogate him there.
Yeah. Cameras didn't catch his face. Nothing. I called the police, but it's not looking good.
Okay, I've got some good news. I can easily rectify the situation. I'm trained for this kind of shit. This is what I do. However, I'm gonna need one thing from you first.
You're not gonna carry a gun.
Why not?
Are you gonna put me through this again? We're not insured for it, and it's against the rules.
Alright, Mark. I'm gonna handle this for you. No fucking pervert's gonna come in my house and harass my patrons. I'm gonna make this my life. That pervert's good as dead.
Right.
There it is! Amazing! Yeah, exactly. There he is. So your homework for the night, find a copy of Observe and Report, legally or otherwise, and see if you can find that scene and compare them, the performances, and then you can just sit back and imagine what Judge Reinhold would have brought to that performance. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just making stuff up. You guys know I make little badges, and I don't need no stinking badges. No, but I make these little badges. They were Judge Dredd badges. That's a hard 3 words to say. And of course, you can just change Dredd to say Judy or Joe Brown or my favorite, Reinhold. I made some and I took them to places and people were like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm like, it's Judge Reinhold. And they're like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, I don't get you, sir. Exactly. I'm going to put on my headphones, and you know what that means? That means we're going to go live to Texas and see what former Arkansan J.R. Top is up to. So unmute your mic, sir, because I'm going to push the button now. There he is. How are you, sir?
I'm all right.
Are you staying safe out there in the big Texas?
Yep, yeah, got my little backyard. Occasionally you might hear someone on a crotch rocket going like,
blowing off steam, huh?
I mean, what else are you going to do right now?
This is what I came up with, but
Yeah, that
you know,
was great.
seems to work all right. Let me see if I can pop you up here and say, "Meh." Yeah, look at that. I can even make you full screen. So, when you said you would do the show, I immediately got on Facebook and I said, hey, I got a show and J.R. Top's going to be on. And immediately the question was posed. J.R., where's the Booyah Dad album that we never got to hear? So, can you give us the quick answer on that?
I really just need to go get it mastered, really, ultimately, and then get some artwork done for it. So there was some artwork that was made for it. but we did it through a deal with a friend of ours, and so we're not able to use that because it was meant to be for their little kind of label thing they were going to do that just didn't happen. So that was about almost 8 years ago now. So it's just been sitting in a Google Drive, the final mixes, and I just need to go get it mastered and come up with some artwork and put it out.
Now, it would seem to me that some of the Booyah Dad fans that might be watching might be like, hey, I'm a graphic designer. I'd be glad to help you out. So be prepared for a flood of inbox of people, to help grease the wheels to get this done. I have a feeling that you'll hear from some people. Shane Gray says, hi, JR.
Hello, Shane.
And he also says, yeah, Josh is right. You should give the album to us. Yeah, he didn't actually say that. I'm just making that up. But he was thinking it. So, So I have a link to an exclusive access. So I'm going to give this unheard, unreleased album a listen later, and I will give you guys my take on that next week. But let's no. Oh, come on now. Come on now.
It's fun. It's a good record. It was fun to do.
Now, if I remember correctly, and several factors about this story will mean that it may not be correct. One, it seems like there was a night at Midtown Billiards, so right there, it's sketchy. But it seems like I remember a Sinners show where you got up on stage and rather than you jam one of our songs with us, we jam two of your songs. Now, do you remember that? Am I remembering that right?
It could very well have been. It was probably a night I was running sound for you all, and I was in totally fine, just real tired. So, like I worked at Midtown for almost 2 years there.
Oof.
And just doing those Friday or Saturday nights. So I don't really remember a whole lot other than is it 4:30 yet? So I can go home and sleep now.
Now, for the uninitiated, Midtown doesn't get started until about 1 a.m. Really, that's when things kind of get kicking. So as the band, you start about 1 and you play till the lights come on. But I do remember that, and it's always hard to fill that much time at Midtown. So anytime someone helps out, that's always appreciated. I do remember it was one of those weird nights where it was like, let's play this song. It's my song, and we'll just play it. And we all just were like, okay. And somehow, and again,
I remember it now. Yeah.
It somehow we just played it, and it was fine. Somehow it was like, oh yeah, I think I've heard this song once, performed live, so sure. And somehow we just played it and no one knew the difference. I remember people coming up and going, hey, that was great. It was like, it was a blur. It was just one of those things. I think you got on stage and then it was like, here guys, take this energy. And then we all just were like, oh, we know what to do. Because it was one of those rare moments. Because normally at Midtown especially, someone will say something like, hey, we'll give you $100 if you can play Breakfast at Tiffany's. And then we just make the most disgusting, awful thing ever. But that night was different. Though something about Booyah Dad, the electricity made those songs work. You powered musicians who didn't know the song and somehow they knew it. So I think we got to hear this record. So
that's the joy and the magic of that band and those songs.
Now tell us a little bit more. Give us the lineup of Booyah Dad. Who was there? It was just the three of you guys. Was there any changes?
No, it was just Chad and Andy and I. And then once I moved to Austin, we'd occasionally play a show here or there.
Okay.
We had to switch out for the last set of shows we played. Do you know who Froggy Fresh is?
Froggy Fresh, yes, I definitely know who Froggy Fresh is.
Yes, well, famous YouTube rapper Froggy Fresh was playing at the Rev Room. I think this was 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been 2017 or 2018. But so CT from Wake, the all-around wonderful man.
The very unique CT.
Yes. He he texted me and said, "Hey, would you guys want to open for Froggy Fresh?" And I was like, yeah, please, thank you." And as it so happened that we also ended up getting a show in Springfield, Missouri for the next night of the tour. So we opened up 2 nights in a row for Froggy Fresh.
Bonus.
And that was the last set of Booyah Dad shows that I played.
And now, but you guys were also on, you guys did one of the amazing ATN sessions, which, it's our local, that's our local, public access channel, but they've got an amazing stage, fantastic lights, and as I've just learned, a freaking Neve console. Okay,
Something like that.
Anybody else who understands that will also have that feeling I just felt. So now is that show's available online for people to go and watch, isn't it?
That is correct.
Okay.
Mixed by the unmatchable Mike Nelson, and I believe Mitchell Crisp designed all the backdrops and everything for it.
Oh, Mitchell Crisp. If I'm remembering my ancient history, Mitchell Crisp designed the logo or the album cover, "Making Things with Light" by the Mr. T Experience, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken on that, but I don't think so. And I dare any of you to check my math on that. Good luck. So, hey, maybe Mitchell Crisp can come up with some new Booyah Dad album artwork. Mitchell, are you watching? Are you watching?
Probably not.
Probably not. So okay, guys, go over to it's probably aetn.org. I would guess.
Google AETN Booyah Dad, and it'll pretty much take you right there.
There you go, AETN Booyah Dad. If I'm not too lazy, then I will find the link and I will actually post it below or up in one of those little things up in the corner. But I usually forget to do stuff like that, so we'll just see what happens. Man, it has been really good talking to you. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to your friends here in Arkansas?
Oh yeah, give out a shout to everybody: Chad, Andy, Adam Fawcett, Andy Ward, Chad Conder, Johnny D, and Brittany. Congrats on the baby.
Yeah, new baby.
Trying to think of, Katie. Old Uncle Fatty, William Blackard, Matt White, the whole Whitewater crew. Miss you guys a lot.
Whitewater Tavern is.
Gosh.
Oh, I miss you too. Yeah, man. You were obviously one of our best sound men and definitely the most fun. Not all of our sound men would get up on stage and jam songs with us. Some of them would, but not like you. Most of them, it was like Leland, and he would try and sing "Breaking the Law," and that was, what it was.
Show up to your back patio show at the Hooters in Jacksonville, Arkansas, with Michael Goodrich.
Yes. We played Hooters a couple of times. They kept asking us back. I don't know why. But now that was a fun band. Now, if I can get Michael Goodrich on the show. It will be I am stating this now, if we get Michael Goodrich on the show, no matter what I do, it will be the longest spooky talk show that we record. I'm just going to say that now.
It will be the most out there as well.
Absolutely the most out there.
In the best way possible.
In the best way, that's right. JR, you stay safe out there in Texas, and when this whole thing has lifted, come on back in for a visit, and of course, while you're in town, you might as well play a show. Holiday hangout still seems feasible. It still seems like it might happen. We'll cross our fingers for that. But regardless, you should watch the comment section below, and I think you're going to find out that a lot of people also want that Booyah Dad album in any shape or form. So you start working on some thoughts on that, and we'll figure out a way to get it mastered. If we need to run a Kickstarter on it, we'll run a Kickstarter on it, and we'll get that sucker mastered and remixed and artwork and the whole nine. If you're with me, then hit that like button and hit that comment button and say, yes, we want the Booyah. Was there an album title? Was there an album title that was agreed on?
No, it's just going to be self-titled.
Just self-titled. Okay. So if you're with me, comment below and say we want that Booyah Dad album. Even if I don't, you can say I don't know what it is, but I want it. I want it. So JR, thank you so much for popping in. It's getting dark out there, so you're fading away. So it's getting spooky and spooky. Man, thanks so much. And jump in the chat next week, and you'll probably see some people that you know there, and you can chat with them. Wait. Now, I do have a question. I've been trying to ask everybody this, but I'll ask you real quick because I keep forgetting. Do you have a favorite Ho-Hum album?
Landau Zeal.
Landau Zeal. Okay. There we go. I meant to ask Clay Bell. Totally forgot. But we had Lenny on, and Lenny talked about his favorite records. Mine is Sanjalik. I don't know why, but that one, all the songs, I listened to it once, and then the songs are in my head for a month. So if you're voting with us in your poll, we've got JR, Ho-Hum, favorite album, Landau Zeal. So there it is. JR, take care. We will see you later.
All right, this was a good time.
Hey, yeah. If you happen to want to, grab an acoustic guitar and record a little song and send it to us, we would love to air it. No. Oh, you'll get. Oh, well, there we go. Okay. I was being too pessimistic. JR, thanks again. We'll see you later. All right.
See you later, John. Thank you.
I'm going to push this button here now. Bam. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you again so much to our guests, Judge Reinhold, for sending us that amazing clip. Judge, thank you. He's actually here in our state somewhere, and that's how I got that clip. I'm not gonna lie. He called me Sideburns. I wonder why. Anyway, so just to wrap up, we had a great stream. If you missed it, well, that's it. It's too bad. It's live, and it's you'll never see it again. No, that's not true. You can jump over to youtube.com/spookytalkshow and watch it. I say that because we're live on every damn platform we can find right now. Saturate the market and all that jazz. So if you want to help out, you can jump on patreon.com over there, maybe chip in $1 a month, and see what the exclusive content is all about, and then leak it to some some other platform for everyone else to see, and then totally screw me out of the whole deal. And no, that's cool. But if you do want a Spooky Talk Show mug or t-shirt, that would be really cool, and you can use the code BOOYAH this week only for free shipping. I'll give you a code next week for shipping. Something else. It'll be for like free snot or something. Oh, I ran out of... There it is. Hey. Love that Black Dead air. Okay, guys. So thanks to our head writer, Paul Hodge, for keeping the jokes coming. Otherwise, I just sit here and stick my thumb up places. So see you guys next week when we have... live in the studio with... all kinds of stuff and a new Boo. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be really good, and we definitely haven't run out of guests and content, and we definitely we got really good stuff. I'd tell you about it, but it would spoil the surprise. So I'm just gonna roll the credits.
All right. Bye, Josh. Thank you. That was fun.